undocumented myself. I came from Argentina with my parents when I was about 1.5 years old. So I grew up undocumented. I went through high school and didn't really come out as undocumented to my friends until my senior year of high school, when I was applying to colleges. My friends are sort of confused as to why I wasn't applying to any schools out of state. And then when I was at Miami-Dade College, I went to Associated Collegiate Press Conference in Orlando in 2011, and that's where I met Jose Antonio Vargas, the founder of Define American. He had just come out as undocumented himself, front cover of the New York Times magazine. It was about 5 months after that. And so I met him there. I'm really excited to be in this particular role as the campus engagement manager because while I was at American University in D.C., immigration was really non-existent. There were no groups on campus talking about immigration at all. I didn't want that to be the case for American University or any other campus. It's an important issue to be talking about. And there are students on campus who are affected by like a place to go to change policy on campus or change the conversation around immigration on campus. And so thankfully, since starting at Define American, we have 13 chapters that are officially recognized. Define American chapters are for everybody. They're for undocumented students, students of every other status. So Define American is a media and culture organization, which means we're more focused on changing culture and changing conversation, like the narrative around immigration. So the work that we're going to be doing is going to be less focused on like policy change. That's never been, our focus has never been policy and politics. It's always been culture change. And so the actions that we're going to be taking and have been taking over the last 5 years are all about trying to change the way that people in the United States perceive immigrants. It means getting more immigrant stories, getting facts on immigration to journalists. We believe that by changing the culture and the way that people think about immigrants and immigration, then the policy will come afterward. We've seen that has been the case for other issues. Gay rights groups like GSA, Gay Straight Alliances, on college campuses and in high school have changed the way that our current generations think about gay rights, in the same way that Define American chapters are hopefully changing the way that future generations will think about immigration rights. And those people will be the future decision makers in this country. We're continuing to do the work that we've been doing around culture change, basically. So obviously, the work of immigrant rights is going to become more challenging under this new administration, just because Donald Trump's whole campaign has sort of been built around anti-immigration. The work has gotten more difficult. The support has actually grown as well. In terms of culture change, I think we are seeing progress. We actually just launched today our Define American Awards, for example, highlighting different folks, journalists, artists, allies, activists, and then most welcoming communities